You think a PLC is just a programmable relay panel, an industrial on-off switch. That is wrong. A programmable logic controller is a real-time computer. It reads sensors, executes logic, and writes outputs continuously, every few milliseconds, without stopping. No server farm, no DCS. One rugged box and the right program. Here is what it actually does. Every PLC is the same three parts. A CPU, the brain that executes the logic. Input and output modules, the eyes and hands that connect to the real world. A power supply that keeps everything alive. Signals come in from the field. Logic runs inside the CPU. Commands go out to equipment. That is the complete picture. Inputs are wires carrying signals in. A push button pressed. A pressure transmitter reading 4.5 bar. A flow switch saying fluid is moving. Output modules carry commands out. Turn on a motor contactor. Drive a control valve to 60% open. Every input and output on a PLC is a numbered address. The program reads inputs by address and writes outputs by address. The program is written in ladder logic, a visual language that looks like relay circuit diagrams. Contacts are conditions. If this input is on. Coils are actions. Set this output on. Here, a pump starts only when the start button is pressed and seal water flow is confirmed. If seal water fails, the motor never starts. Simple rules. Critical results. PLCs talk to devices over industrial protocols. Modbus RTU runs over RS-485 cable, simple, reliable, and still found in refineries built 30 years ago. Profinet runs over Ethernet, faster, used on newer Siemens S7-1200S. The PLC reads a sensor value from a holding register. It writes a set point to a variable frequency drive. All communication is structured, predictable, and deterministic. Here is something no wiring diagram shows you. Every few milliseconds, the PLC freezes the real world in memory. It takes a snapshot of every input, exactly as it is right now, and never looks at the field again until that snapshot is fully processed. Logic runs against the frozen picture. Outputs commit in one atomic write. This is the scan cycle. It is why PLC behavior is predictable and safe. On a Yokogawa FA M3 in a live refinery, experience matters. Every I/O module has a green run LED. If it goes off, field power is missing on that card, not the CPU. I have watched technicians cycle the entire PLC for a blown fuse on a single output module. Check the LED, then your loop checker. Never the CPU reset first. So a PLC, 3 parts, 1 job. Inputs read the world. Logic decides. Outputs command it. A scan cycle runs this every few milliseconds, forever. The program lives in the CPU until an engineer changes it. In crude oil refineries, power plants, and water treatment, PLCs run without stopping for years. Understand this, and you understand industrial control.